There it is. Hey everybody, welcome back to the danebramageROCKS channel. All right, I am fashionably late again, but there was no way I was not going to hit this song because it has been hitting the airwaves like crazy, and I have been avoiding it, having to change the channel on my radio every time the song popped up because I wanted to listen to it fresh and have it be exciting, because I love everything about the people that made this song and hopefully the song itself, which I know I will. And I've seen a couple other YouTube friends of mine definitely put this one on their channel, and I thought, why not? So actually, it was suggested by a few of you anyway that I check this one out. So it's time to stop ignoring it. So what we have today is a song is called End of You, and it is sang by Amy Lee from Evanescence, Courtney LaPlante from Spiritbox, and then Poppy, who I recently had on this channel as I watched the collab she did with Baby Metal. So how could I not do it? The song dropped September 4th of 2025, and it is peaking at almost 4.5 million views. So it's a few weeks out. I'm sure most of you have heard it. You're probably already like overseeing reactions to it, but I'm going to do it anyway because I've always wanted to put Amy Lee or Evanescence on this channel, as well as Spiritbox, and I guess this is my segue into that. So without further ado, let's just hear this insanely popular song for the first time on this channel. I promise you I've never heard it. I've been avoiding it like the plague, but let's do this. Ready? Me Too. Poppy, Amy Lee, Courtney LaPlante, End of You. Official music video. Here we go. Actually, funny enough, I've had, a few comments on my Discord, Instagram, all that stuff. People sending me messages that know I follow a lot of female-led and female bands on this channel and how fascinated by all of them. And these three are like at the top of their game. So to have them come together to sing a song is stupendous. I'm kind of excited about this one. I hope you are all too. Let's roll.
I toil in silence, don't know where my mind is, numb from the shock of it all.
Starting with Amy Lee, I love it.
Cut myself open, but I wasn't broken. Tried to fix what wasn't wrong. Can you feel it taking over?
Wow.
I know I'm not alone. If I must go, the waves should drag me out. When every lie was kept so close.
Woo!
It's the start of life for me.
There they are. Instantly. How do you not just love Amy Lee? It's kind of one of those things where I wish I would have had this channel like years and years and years ago. I know reacting wasn't really a thing back when Evanescence first started, and but since they're coming back and Amy Lee and Evanescence has become like a big deal again. It's kind of like the reemergence of the band and her popularity again. I'm so glad she's back into it, and the band is back into it and still continue to crush it, because gosh, she's just still a force to be reckoned with. And Amy Lee looks stunning, sounds amazing, like she never lost a beat, and I'm here for it all. And we still got the other two ladies to go, so oh god, this can be a fun ride. Oh, that is raw too, right?
How is that to know? Crystalline castles turn to dust in the palm of your hand. But I'm wide awake this time.
Where's she gonna scream?
It's time to find nothing inside. Can you feel it taking over?
Nice. Come on, Poppy. Nice. Woo. There it is. That's why I said that. I wonder if she's going to scream. If Poppy doesn't have a scream part in this song, I was going to be shocked. And also Courtney as well, because we know she can scream as well. Much like Poppy, she can hit both those lyrical, the softer tones, the angelic voice, if you will, and then get into that raw grunge scream and grunting. And I know both these ladies can do that. And I'm sure Amy Lee can as well, but she just doesn't do it as harsh. You know what I mean? I was like, it's got to happen. All right, so now we have Courtney getting introduced to the scene here. Yes, dude! She started with screaming. Oh. It's insane. There they are. Woo! It's not stopping. Wow.
Is the start of life for me.
The end of you is the start of life for me. Wow, that was way too fast. That was insane. That was insane. I love how Poppy went into it and then ended with a scream, and then Courtney comes in beginning with a scream. And it's just like that transition was stinking awesome. Awesome, awesome. I kind of want to hear that one again. So let's do that. Are you guys okay with that? I hope so. If not, just skip to the wrap up. That was so stinking good. Another part I was going to point out, I'm sorry. Originally, I thought each lady just recorded their own segment separately because they couldn't get them all together. But then they got them all together at the end somehow or another. So maybe that might be true. And then they finally just found a point in time to come together and just record that end section that we saw. But let's go.
In silence, don't know where my mind is, numb from the shock of it all. Cut myself open, but I wasn't broken. Tried to fix what wasn't wrong. Can you feel it taking over? I know I'm not alone. If I must go, the waves should drag me out. When every lie was kept so close, burned by the gate for what I chose. Now you're tossing and turning, no pulling, no plug on my dreams. The end of you is the start of life for me.
I love that line.
How is that to know? Crystalline castles turn to dust in the palm of your hand. But I'm wide awake this time, burning down to find nothing inside. Can you feel it taking over? I feel it creeping in. I'm back at the edge again. When every lie was kept so close, burned by the gate for what I chose. Now you're tossing and turning, I'm pouring the blood on my dreams. The end of you is the start of life for me.
Freaking love that line. The end of you is the start of life for me. You know, I tried to put on the closed captioning. It is not lining up. So apparently they did not upload the lyrics into the title of the video, I can't click on that box. What? You're being a real pain in the butt right now. You know that? So I'm just going to turn it off and try to keep up with what they're saying. But now I kind of caught an idea of the lyrics. That's such a great line. Whoever thought to put these three together is absolutely brilliant. And I think this is on the Samaritan Records YouTube channel. I'll confirm at the end of it. When I popped it up, it wasn't either one of their prospective channels, but for Samaritan Records there, which I think Poppy is signed with. But I'll verify all that later during the wrap up. So stick around after this. We'll do that. Let's go ahead and finish the song. I love that, dude. Courtney just comes out. Oh, God.
Innocence draining from my eyes. All I wanted was stolen. I hate all that I believed.
Powerhouse.
You is the start of life for me.
God. Absolute insanity. That's not even fair. Oh, goodness. Yeah, that crushed it. That did it for me. Fantastic. So, yeah, so they got obviously like a Poppy shortcut here, a Poppy Vital video up here, and then the Bad Omens, who's also signed by Samaritan there. So I believe that is why Samaritan, I'm sorry, I kept saying Samaritan Records. So yeah, definitely that. So this must have been Poppy led, but I'm not totally sure. Anyway, stick around for a minute or two. Let's wrap this bad boy, these bad girls up. Oh God. Now I can turn that up in the car and just jam out to it, even though it's like a few weeks past when that song released. Again, popping at 4.5 million views. Debuted September 4th, 2025. And absolutely incredible from the Sumerian Records YouTube channel there. A couple cool things I did find. Obviously, there's a lot of information within the YouTube video description of that video themselves, which I'll leave a link for down below for you. But as you can see, the song was actually written by Poppy, Amy Lee, and Courtney, as well as Jordan Fish and Mike Stringer, who are two very big names in the music industry, and produced by Jordan Fish as well. And you got Courtney's additional vocal engineers and the mixing assistant and the mastering assistants and all them there. But I found a cool little article from Revolver magazine, and actually that song did chart #1 on the Billboards. I think I said September 20th is when it hit the top 10, so actually not that long ago. So it is just like, not already didn't gain steam, but now is just like exploding onto the scene here. Marking perhaps 2025's most unexpected and high-profile heavy music collab yet, Evanescence Amy Lee, Poppy, and Spiritbox vocalist Courtney LaPlante have united to deliver the new single "End of You." The three much-loved vocalists first broke into the internet last Tuesday, August 26th, after posting a photo of three of themselves side by side, long black hair flowing. I think they had that picture up top here. Nope, I saw it somewhere else. I think I know which one you're talking about. But I think they each posted on their own social medias of them individually on their own social medias, and then it kind of came together in one photo there. This was all done through their personal Instagram accounts. I could have just kept reading. And not through the official Evanescence or Spiritbox channels. Interest hit fever pitch from a jump, and the fans dropping praiseworthy comments like, "An iconic photo has hit the Motherverse, and I am so ready for a black metal ABBA." Later that week, Lee stirred up more interest by uploading a video teasing a song called "End of You," which featured slow-mo shots of the squad seemingly undertaking a vintage, opulent photo shoot. This was scored by a backwards maxed piece of shimmering melodics and sung refrain. Because the end of you is the state is the start of life for me. Similar singer-specific cuts from this micro trailer also appeared on LaPlante and Poppy's Instagram pages. Now, like a heavy world equivalent to the Lady Marmalade, the three musicians have unveiled their first fully collaborative track together, and it's huge, packing a mix of song and screen vocals, an infectious chorus, and plenty of punchy new industrial riffery, and you can hear it for yourself up above, which we just did. Despite interview marking the trio's recorded debut, the three artists have admired each other and connected a few other ways over the years. Poppy, for instance, had joined Spiritbox to perform Soft Spine at Louisville, Kentucky Louder Than Life Festival in 2024, while LaPlante conducted an interview with Lee for Revolver in which they discussed music, vocal techniques, and vulnerability back in 2021. Interview also continues Lee's collab heavy 2025. Earlier this year, she released the single Hand That Feeds with pop singer Halsey, and later performed live in Hollywood. Lee also delivered Fight Like a Girl featuring K Flay, which I did see that on my list actually. Both songs arrived as part of the Ballerina original motion picture soundtrack. Interview is streaming platforms now via Sumerian Records, and there you have it. The story behind it plus more. And if you follow each of those ladies on the Instagram photos or Facebooks, whatever it looks like, you probably saw the individuals' pictures and then all of them coming together. They hyped the bejesus out of this one, and I absolutely love it. So, everybody, thank you so much for checking that one out. One more time, that was Poppy with Amy Lee and Courtney from Spiritbox with their song, End of You. And like I said, 4.5 million views, premiered September 4, 2025. If you enjoyed that, dig around this channel because I think you're going to enjoy more, because this stuff is right up my alley. And not only do I do a lot of collabs, also a lot of female-led bands and musicians and things like that, and really all over the board. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, but you're intrigued and you want to be notified when more comes out, please do those things for me. One last favor I'm going to ask for you all. Don't forget to hit that like button, comment down below, share this video, and I appreciate y'all being here. Everybody, enjoy the rest of your day, and until next time, keep on rocking.